about GCSE geography and what to do before your paper 1. Now, for me, geography was a really nice subject, okay? I actually liked it quite a lot. I think it's quite enjoyable, and I think compared to something like history, it's a comparatively easy subject, okay? So let's get straight into this then with point number 1, and that is, we're going to talk about the content first and then the kind of exam tips. Number 1, case studies. Make sure you just really know these. These are actually quite nice because there's not that much to know. You need like a good 10 stats per case study, okay? Just have them in the back of your head, and that's really going to help you. Now, all of my quizzes at flashcards for geography, I'm going to just put 3 in the description, so check them out in terms of case study. But you can still learn some facts between now and your exam about your case studies. You don't have to include your case studies in, like, you can include them in other questions as well. So say you've studied Typhoon Haiyan, okay, for like a tropical storm, and you get a question that says, evaluate the importance of evacuation in natural disasters. You can bring that stats in there, the fact that 800,000 people were evacuated, okay? So think about, you don't just have to use like your case studies in that. Also, with questions, you can use your random knowledge, like heat waves that you know about, or flooding in your local area, that type of thing. You can use that if need be, okay? So really learn the case studies because they're worth quite a lot of marks, and you can drop them in other stuff as well. So have a very good knowledge of that and make sure you're learning them, okay? Also, all case studies, okay? Not just like the main ones. There's often things that go unnoticed, like Epping Forest was my case study. You have to know like random ecosystems. It's worth just having a look at them, okay? Just in case they come up. Right, next is the best piece of advice I have for GCSE geography. Now I'm going to use the board here just to illustrate this a little bit, and it is that. CATS, okay, I know that's a bit slanted, my bad, but CATS stands for consequently, as a result, this means that, therefore, and subject-specific knowledge. Now, this is a goldmine for geography. Trust me, my geography teacher told it to me, so shout out to him, and it's the best piece of advice, the best single piece of advice any teacher's ever given me. It works like this. You just use this in your 6 marker and 9 markers. Each paragraph should have those in it, okay? Let me give you an example. Let's say we've got a question about adaptations for plants in the rainforest, okay? Or actually, let's go for animal adaptations in the desert, for example, okay? Here's how a paragraph would work using CATS. Camels are adapted to the rainforest in multiple ways. One reason is that they have humps, which store fat. Consequently, camels can go a long time without food. As a result, they're adapted to the harsh conditions of a desert, which is often barren and limited for food. This means that camels are adapted effectively to a desert, and you could use therefore as well to link it back to the question. That's the type of example of how it works off the top of my head, okay? The way it works, the why it's so good is because it just really forces you to like analyze it. You keep going through that chain of analysis, okay? So you can do that with other features, okay? You don't have to do more than one. But if you don't use it in chain like that, use those words in your writing, okay? CATS, it's really useful. I'd strongly recommend that, okay? In your 6 and 9 markers, each paragraph of mine had the CATS. That's how I plan them. I plan them with that little CATS chain, I call it. So get in that CATS chain, start with a point, and then keep analysing, keep going a little bit further. That's what got me that 9 in geography. It was really helpful and made me get like, I almost always got full marks on those long questions.